This picture is me looking at Lot's wife. She doesn't have a name in the Bible, but according to some Jewish tradition, she is called Adu, A-D-O, or Edith. She was punished by being turned into a pillar of salt for looking back. I'm sure there's more meaning in this idea of looking back. I was intrigued by the story generally because disobedient women are often characterised. But this idea of her name being Adu, as in much ado about nothing. Nothing possibly being a reference to newt. In Hebrew, salt is malak and is a significant theological symbol representing preservation and covenant loyalty, and may relate to sodium carbonate or soda ash, natron, from netjeri, NTRJ, which means to become divine or to make divine. And natron is referenced in the pyramid texts. Does the pillar refer to a jet pillar, the backbone of Osiris, looking back? Could also relate to a tree. It's also interesting that they were leaving because there was debauchery going on, which links to this idea of Dionysus and Bacchus, sort of wine and orgy type atmosphere. For the image, I use lots of blue, which is common for me, which could relate to sky and or water. Also lots of gold, and I really like the contrast. I would normally mix silver or white with blue, but I do like how the gold balances out. There's lots of figures within, but there's figures at the top kind of going towards this large head / bird on the right. Yeah, they're kind of like a bird person up above. So on the right hand side there's a blue head, within which is this bird head, which I think looks a bit hawk or falcon like, possibly a green and blue ball underneath the bird head. Near the bottom there's something that looks like a doorway and or a coffin, and someone's opened up the beast out. There's different figures, birds, etc. going on there, like telling a story. This looks like maybe a big bird chatting to a bit like an angel that's come down, but not necessarily from the sky, unless these are different levels of the sky, because obviously this is only halfway through the picture. You can see like the heads of people at the top and this sort of being flying over the top. There's that angel-like figure that's about halfway along, also coming out of a doorway or coffin. This could relate to those pyramid texts. There's the view on the left-hand side of the picture. You can see there's people coming and going below that as well. There's a milieu of people. This is it turned upside down. A figure on the left that's above that bird coming out of a coffin ends up looking like a person with their hands in their pockets. The right way up, this looks like a V with a bird above it, but this way up kind of looks a bit like two swords crossing with a jar or jug beneath it, an animal on top. And upside down, that bird head in the top corner ends up looking like a person dancing with their tail swooshing out. Dress. So there we have Naughty Lot, who became the magic money tree. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.